What exactly is her health care plan if she no longer favors abolishing private health insurance, which just 4 short years ago when she ran for president, she did? And that's the kind of scrutiny that's been missing.
I'm wondering where all these pro-death, pro-baby killing teachers out there, not all of them, okay, but certainly their union leadership is. Are they gonna advise their rank and file? Are the Teamsters, and by the way, one of the Teamsters spoke at the GOP convention, the head of the Teamsters, okay? I forgot his name. He spoke at the GOP because he probably understands exactly what you're talking about, okay? I'm going to put it like this to you. I have a brother, a sister, a mother, and a father. My father's dead. Back in the day, my father worked for Consolidated Freightways, okay? If you told my father he's going to give up that medical plan that we had, that paid for everything that he paid for, okay, through his company, through his employer, if you told him you tell any of those guys they're giving up that plan to go into a universal health care plan that a government official is going to determine whether or not you get health care. I had this argument with my uncle, who's God rest his soul. This was a few years ago. My uncle got cancer. I said, and this was during all the Obamacare stuff that you're talking about, Joe Resinello. My uncle got cancer. My uncle's cancer treatments, he wound up beating the cancer at that time, okay? And he lasted another 10 or 15 years. But here's my point. I said to him flat out at my mother's kitchen table, and he was all for Obamacare, Joey, Obamacare. I said, Uncle Pat, please do me. He goes, Obamacare. I said, you had cancer. How much would your cost of care have been? Oh, well over $100,000. How much did it cost you out of pocket? Oh, only about $1,500. I said, but that wasn't Obamacare, though, wasn't it? It wasn't Obamacare. That was your private health insurance that you got because you were a retired teacher from Long Island, or else they might have said you're too old, Pat. Sorry, you can't get that cancer treatment at 75. In the meantime, he lived to 88 because he got the cancer treatment. Okay, he lived another 10 or 13 years. So my larger point is this: are all these union people, are they going to go for this? Because that's what she's Obama on steroids, Joe.
No, I know that. People don't think, though, Joe. And that's why, again, I try to break it down into money. That's what you're pointing out, and you're right, because we're seeing that in other countries, like in Canada with the MAID program. We've seen this in England with little children, Charlie Gard and others that have been allowed to die